Hi students, today we are discussing dynamic programming general method. This is the second part of second unit. Today we are discussing dynamic programming general method. Now we are studying here first of all we need to follow some steps of dynamic programming approach. How we can do dynamic programming approach. What are the steps we need to follow? Okay, the first point here is how characterize the structure of an optimal solution. You need to maintain the structure of an optimal solution. You must and should characterize the structure of an optimal solution, and then recursively define the value of an optimal solution. Recursively in the sense repetitively, if you have to define the value of an optimal solution. What is an optimal solution? Best or most favorable solution that given in an objective function that either maximize or minimize, then it is said to be a optimal a solution. It is nothing but a best solution. Okay, first of all, first step, we need to characterize the structure of an optimal solution and recursively define the value of an optimal solution, and then we need to compute the value. Compute in the sense we need to calculate the value of an optimal solution, typically in a bottom up fashion. Okay, in a bottom up fashion we need to follow the dynamic programming approach. Coming to the greedy method, it is the top down approach, it is the bottom up approach. Okay, dynamic programming, we need to compute the value of an optimal solution, typically in a bottom up a fashion. To construct an optimal solution from the computed information, not always necessary. In the sense, we need to construct what we need to construct. There you need to construct an optimal solution from the computed information. Only whatever you need to compute it, calculated the information related to the optimal solution, we need to construct. It will not always necessary function. Okay, here the dynamic programming is, it is a strategy, it is a technique, it is one of the strategy for we need to designing algorithms, for we need to solve designing algorithms, which is very used when the problem breaks down into recurring small problems. It's a very important key point if we have to learn this point. Dynamic programming is a strategy or it is a technique for whatever we need to designing analysis of algorithms, which is used when it is used when, here look at this, I draw one diagram here, look at this diagram all of you. I mentioned clearly here, when a problem breaks down into a recurring small solution. If we have a problem, that problem will break down into a recurring small problems. Okay, the small problems is typically we can get some solution. That solution, it contains a particular value. Okay, listen carefully, mom. If you have a problem, that problem will breaks down into recurring solutions, recurring small problems. Okay, that small program, it is typically applied to a particular solution. That solution, it contains a value. Listen carefully. It is typically applied to optimization problems or occur in such problems. So there can be many solutions. Okay, it is very applicable optimization problem. We need to occur in such problems. There can be a sequence of decisions, or we can say there can be many solutions. So each solution has a value. Listen carefully here. We can get a solution and each solution can get a value, and we wish to find a optimal solution with the optimal value. Okay, we need to find an optimal solution, a best solution with the minimum value, in the sense optimal value which contains a minimum value. Okay, this is the content of a dynamic programming. These steps are need to follow, must and should follow these steps of dynamic programming approach. It is one of the strategy for designing analysis of algorithms which is used when if you have a problem, that problem will break down into recurring small problems. That small problem, it is very typically applied to a small problem. We need to get one solution. Here each solution contains a value, but we need to find an optimal solution with the optimal value or minimum value we need to get. Okay, this is the content of a dynamic programming steps, ma'am. Next we need to study about what are the elements and what are the characteristics of dynamic programming. Okay, ma'am. What are the elements or characteristics of dynamic programming? Okay, the first point is simple subproblem. What the first element or characteristics, what are the features of a dynamic programming? The first step is nothing but simple subproblem. In the sense, simple subproblem in the sense, we should be able to break the original problem to small subproblems that have the same structure. Okay, that have the same structure. Okay, what I mentioned here, the problem structure is divided into two stages. What I meant to say here, the problem structure, the problem, if you have a problem, that problem structure, if you have to divide it into some stages, that is nothing but a simple subproblem. We should be able to break the original problem to small subproblems that have the same structure. Okay, and coming to the next point, optimal substructure of problem. Yes, we can get the optimal solution for the substructure of the particular problem. The optimal solution to the problem, it will contains within optimal solution to its subproblems. We need to divide the problem into stages, comma. Each stage has a number of states. Okay, ma, each stage has a number of states associated with it. So we are making some decisions at one stage. It will transforms one state of the current stage into a state in the next stage. Likewise, we are making some optimal substructure of problems. Listen carefully. If you have a problem, that problem structure, first of all, if you need to divide it into stages, there each stage has a number of states associated with it. So here is sequence of decisions we need to making decisions at one stage. At one stage we will transforms one state of the current stage into a state in the next stage. Likewise, we want to divide the optimal solution to the problem, that will contains within optimal solution to its subproblems. Okay, the third one is nothing but overlapping subproblems. Coming to the overlapping subproblems. Overlapping in the sense, there exist some places where we solve the same subproblem more than once. Okay, whatever there exist some places, the problem will be there, the subproblem, where we want to solve the same subproblem more than once. That is said to be a overlapping subproblem. In the sense, we are given the current state, actual state. The optimal decision for each of the remaining state does not depend on the previous states, does not depend on the previous states or decisions amma, or decisions. Okay, here the some wherever the sub problems we need to find out more than once, that is said to be a overlapping sub problem. And coming to the what are the general characteristics of dynamic programming, I will say now itself only what are the elements or characteristics of dynamic programming. These are also look at like this same only general characteristics of dynamic programming. Whatever the problem, you need to divide it into stages. Each stage has a number of states associated with it. We are making some decisions at one stage. We will transform one state at a current stage into a state in the next stage, likewise, and so on. Here one of the best and important definition of this subject, dynamic programming, principle of optimality. What ma? Principle of optimality. We are taking some given the current state, current state, we are given the current state, the optimal decisions, we are making some optimal decisions for each of the remaining states. It does not depend on the previous state, or we can say decisions. This is known as the principle of optimality for dynamic programming. Nothing ma, we are given the current state, so that optimal decision for each of the remaining states does not depend on the previous states or decisions. This is known as the principle of optimality for dynamic programming. Now we want to one more point of principle of optimality. It allows to solve the problems. Okay, it allows to solve the problem stages or sub problem stages by stage recursively. It need to allow and solve the problems. Okay, that's why the optimal decisions for each of the remaining states does not depend on the previous states or decisions. That is said to be a principle of optimality for dynamic programming. Now the principle of optimality, it will allows to solve the problem stages. It will allows to solve the problem stages stage by stage, recursively or repetitively. Okay, here in this concept of dynamic programming, we need to study some applications of dynamic programming. Look at this concept, applications of dynamic programming. The first application is optimal binary search tree, OBST. Okay, the second application is all pairs shortest path problem. Third application is traveling salesperson problem. Fourth one is 0 by 1 knapsack problem. Fifth one is matrix chain multiplication. Sixth one is reliability design. Seventh one is multi-stage graphs. If you have several applications of dynamic programming in our curriculum, we need to study only 5 applications. That is coming under the concept of dynamic programming. The first one is optimal binary search tree, all pairs shortest path problem, traveling salesperson problem, 0 by 1 knapsack problem, and finally multi-stage graph. By using dynamic programming, we can solve these approaches. Okay, this is the concept of a dynamic programming general method. In this concept, we need to study, we need to follow the steps of dynamic programming approach. What that is a main motto, it is a strategy for designing the analysis of algorithms which is used when problem will break down into recurring small problems. It is typically applied to a optimization problem. In such problems, there can be get a many solutions. Each solution contains a value. With minimum value you can get it. Okay, this is the main concept of dynamic programming, and we need to study there what are the elements and characteristics of dynamic programming. The first one is a simple substructure, and the second one is optimal substructure of the problem. Optimal substructure of the problem. Okay, and third one is overlapping a substructure. More than once we need to solve the same sub problem. There exist some places. Okay, and coming to the concept of principle of optimality, it is very very important concept, ma. Principle of optimality, the main definition of principle of optimality, in the given current state means exact state, the optimal decisions, okay, for each of the remaining states, it will does not depend on the previous states or decisions. We are taking a dynamic programming, a sequence of decisions may occur. So the principle of optimality allows to solve the problem stage by stage recursively. It is the concept of dynamic programming. In this concept we need some applications of dynamic programming. In our curriculum we need to study only 5 applications of dynamic programming, that is optimal binary search tree, all pairs shortest path problem, traveling salesperson problem, 0 by 1 knapsack problem, and multi-stage graph. By using these dynamic programming approaches we can solve these problems. Okay, ma, if you have any doubts regarding the topic of dynamic programming general method, can you please contact me. Thank you.